Oh, hey guys, guess what my dumbass did this time? Actually, I don't really think I did anything. I just somehow lost the audio file for the last video that I filmed, aka this video that I'm now refilming. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. I've searched every folder in my computer. I cannot find the audio file whatsoever. It was originally a first impressions video, but I obviously can't like fake a first impressions. They've already made their way into my collection. They're already at home. So here we are. We're going to instead wipe this face off, start fresh, right here, right now. And I'm gonna tell you guys how I've been liking the products that I got at the Ulta sale. I was not planning on filming tonight. It is past 8 p.m. To be honest, I'm changing my hair again tomorrow, and I knew I wanted this video to go up before the next one that I have already filmed, edited, it's ready to go, but I didn't want to post it before I got this video up. So I had to like bring all of it over here so I didn't get it mixed up with the other stuff. I've already used this stuff, but I still want to show you guys how I like it, how it works, what it does, how I feel, all of the things. So let's start by wiping this slate clean. I wish I was cool enough to be like, and like have it actually be gone, but no, instead I'm just gonna, it's been like 10 hours anyway, time to come off. Wasn't planning on putting a whole new face on, but it's okay. To clarify, I did not buy these makeup wipes. I mean, I did buy them, but I didn't buy them during the Ulta sale. They're just my favorite, so. All right, my makeup is officially gone. Well, at least as much as I could get off with a makeup wipe. I'm not about to go do the whole shebang when I'm gonna have to do it all again anyway after I'm done with this. Don't be like me. Go ahead and do this properly if you're gonna actually do your makeup when you watch this video. We're just gonna start like this with the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It's actually so good. I am not like a huge primer fan, but this actually like makes a difference. It creates such a nice glow under your foundation, and it's purple. It's also like a very watery consistency, so it just feels super moisturizing. Definitely has like a citrusy scent, which is like my favorite kind of scent, so I'm okay with it. I honestly probably won't repurchase this just because, like I said, I'm not a huge primer fan, but I am really enjoying it while it lasts. Next, we're gonna go ahead and go for foundation. I bought two foundations, the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation, and it was actually too dark for me. I used this in the first impressions and tried to make it work, but it was obviously too dark for me. This is the lightest shade. It's called Porcelain, and it is definitely not porcelain. However, I also got the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and this is perfect. I don't want to jump the gun, but I have been using this as my new daily foundation ever since I tried it. Because it is so good, and it's like slightly too light for me. So the combination of these I've already tried. Wasn't looking too hot after about 4 or 5 hours. I just looked like visibly oily and like sweaty. And I'm a very dry skinned person, so that was very unusual for me. So I probably won't mix these on days where I'm like going to work and I need it to last. However, for this video, we may as well just mix them because these are the two that I bought during the Ulta sale, and they do balance out my color pretty decently. And I can show you guys that I figured out the pump situation on this foundation. It's not a pump. You just twist it for the little button thing to come up, and then you keep twisting it. Well, you push the button like once. Keep twisting it, and it's a dropper. So I've just been dropping it onto the back of my hand. And then the L'Oreal Infallible one has a pump, so I just do one pump. It was facing up. One pump of that. Then I just take my Real Techniques complexion sponge, and yeah, I just kind of. So this is one layer of both of these foundations mixed together. I do feel like it's pretty full coverage. It doesn't hide every single little thing that I have going on, but it gives just a nice smoothing effect, I would say. So I didn't get a new concealer, but I did get a new concealer afterwards, which is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. The only reason I got this is because the color is so light that I can definitely mix this with any concealer that's too dark for me to make it work. That is super nice because I've been loving the Bare Minerals Bare Skin concealer, but this is too dark for my face as usual. So I've just been putting like a dot of this in with this, and it seems to be working so well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. All right, concealer is on. So I didn't grab any brow products other than a brow gel to set my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my usual NYX Micro Brow to fill them in, and I might touch them up a little bit with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow. It's just their retractable brow pencil in taupe, just to darken them up a little bit because this is very light. It's in blonde. I will be right back after doing that, and I will show you the brow gel. Not the best brows I've ever done, but I'm kind of rushing through this a little bit. So I did pick up the Essence Make Me Brow Gel Mascara. It is your typical brow gel. It has this tiny little spoolie, and it has gone on for me good every single time. It never has gotten like weird or clumpy or anything. I don't really have any significant thoughts about it. Sorry to waste your time. So I did get this Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder, but when I tried it in my first impressions video, it was way too dark for me, so I kind of had this yellow mask around my eyes. It was an entertaining video. Dark foundation, yellow mask. Definitely just got that everywhere. Just wanted to open this so you guys can see like how dark that actually is against like my skin. I just put this straight into my makeup kit because I'm sure it'll work perfectly fine on deeper skin tones. I'm going to stick with my RCMA No Color Powder, so I'm going to go ahead and set around my eyes. By the way, I have my RCMA No Color Powder in this It Cosmetics little thing because the RCMA No Color Powder comes in like this big old pepper shaker thing. So I'm just using a Real Techniques setting brush to set that under my eyes, and I'm definitely going to tap out the creases before I do that. I know this isn't really a makeup tutorial, but at this point when I have everything set, just take my sponge and tap out the creases, and then I will set my forehead with the tiniest amount of powder just to try to prevent it from creasing because I am very expressive. To do that, I'm going to go in with the It Cosmetics Airbrush Perfecting Powder, which I got during the Ulta sale, but I already had it, so I just got a backup. And I'm just going to go in with the Real Techniques powder brush, tap into that a tiny bit, tap off the excess, set my forehead. But I'm not going to bother setting my cheeks or my chin, neck, anything like that. I'm just going to leave that unset. I'm going to go ahead and finish the face, and I did not pick up a new bronzer, but I did pick up a new bronzer brush by Essence. I've used this a few times trying to get the hang of it, and it's just not my cup of tea. I will totally admit it is nice for like contouring, but I wouldn't really call this a bronzing brush because it does come to like a point, kind of goes phew. So it's kind of hard to blend out with it, but as far as like the initial placement, it is really nice. And I'm just going to go ahead and my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which is almost gone at this point. So I mean, yeah, it gets the job done, but it's just not my favorite bronzer brush ever. I picked up a new blush as well. This is the Essence Satin Touch Blush in 20 Satin Love. I am having kind of a little bit of trouble with this blush. It doesn't like blend out the nicest, you know what I mean? It does apply pretty decently with this Real Techniques blush brush. Pretty simple name. This is a really awesome blush brush, you guys, but this blush, I don't know. For a, what, $3 blush, I'm not super surprised. It just kind of looks like a streak there. I don't know, it doesn't blend nicely on the edges unless I really like work for it. It's like it'll look blended and then I'll turn and I'll be like, ooh, I think I see a harsh line, and then I'll get close and there's no harsh line and I'm like, I will continue to use it sometimes, but probably rarely. Something I was not disappointed with though, the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow highlight. Oh my goodness. This beats out almost every other highlighting powder that I have tried. It is so reflective and beautiful, and it just has that very subtle pink sheen to it. Oh, I just love it. I actually just picked up a new e.l.f. brush that was not a part of the Ulta haul at all, but we're gonna go ahead and use it with this Wet n Wild highlight. I really do like this highlight brush. I've definitely been a fan brush girl, but I've been trying to delve into new things, you know? And what I've been doing, if I haven't gotten to my eyes yet, but I'm doing my highlighter, I'll just pop a little bit of the same highlight in my inner corners and on my brow bone as well. It like makes you not want to do as much on your eyes. It's great. So I'm going to use my Lorac Pro palette, and I have used this a few times since I opened it. It's just a really basic palette. It's not disappointing or anything because I knew what I was getting into, but I have reached for this a few times, and every time it's just like the most basic look of all time. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on my eyes because, like I said, this isn't exactly like a makeup tutorial. I just want to show you guys how the products perform. So I'm going to do a really quick look with just using a few different of these like transition shades. I've been like kind of mixing them together on a big brush and then throwing them in my crease that way. By the way, this is the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. It is giant, so definitely only use this for a crease brush if you have like a lot of space between your lash line and your eyebrow like I do. I hear my neighbors laughing and now I'm like self-conscious talking, but I think it's gonna be okay. I'm kind of far away from my mirror, so it looks blended. It might not be, but it looks blended enough. I have the 3 Essence eye brushes that I bought. I use this for green, so we may or may not use this one. So I'm gonna try to utilize them in today's look. Wow, I have to really think about enunciating each word that I say or else it just comes out as blah, blah, blah. So this is their eye blender brush. It looks like just a kind of squished crease brush. I'm gonna just deepen the crease a little bit with that, take a little bit of the darkness on the outer V. I've only tried a couple of the shimmers so far. I've tried Champagne and Lieutenant Bronze. Oh, I tried Pewter as well. So I've tried 3 of the shimmers. I think today I'm gonna go with gold just to see like how this gold performs. It's just named gold. Let's see if it's a good, true gold. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this Real Techniques base shadow brush with Fix Plus. Close the palette. I'm gonna dip into gold with my now wet brush and just stamp that on the lid. Ooh, yeah, that is a true gold. That is so pretty. Lately, I've just been digging like the all over the lid shimmer vibe, and honestly, they're so easy to pull off. That side definitely performed better because my brush was still pretty wet, so I'm gonna spray it one more time just so I can get that same effect on this eye. Okay, I'm gonna risk the brush with a little bit of green on it because I'm gonna go in with a dark taupe and sable just to deepen my crease around that shimmer. Excuse me, I'm drinking Sprite. Yeah, this is Sprite, by the way. Not coffee, not water, Sprite. But I think doing taupe and sable with that existing green will be totally fine. I've honestly been having the hardest time, not just with this eyeshadow palette, like with any eyeshadow on this eye. You guys already know that I have like a sweaty eyebrow situation. Like I have overactive sweat glands right here at the beginning of my eyebrow. So I always have like beads of sweat right here. Almost always. I swear like right here is such a weird spot on my skin that it's like impossible to get things to like actually blend out there these days. So now I'm just kind of going back and trying to blend this out because it does not look blended to me. It's so freaking strange. It's like an optical illusion on my face and I hate it. With that same eye blender brush, the kind of squished blending brush, I'm gonna take the same shades that I used in the crease. So I'm gonna use cream, taupe, and mauve all together. And I'm just going to smoke that underneath my lash line. Even though that was a really quick look at this palette, just know that it is a super basic palette. So if you're somebody who just likes simple, quick looks and you just need eyeshadows that are easy to blend out and are nice and quick to use, I definitely do recommend the Lorac eyeshadows. So I really don't want to do winged liner right now, but I bought the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Tip eyeliner in black. I've used it twice and both times I actually really liked it. It's a really black liner. It works really nicely. The only thing is it's a felt tip liner, which I know some people don't like. But as far as just black liquid liners that have the skinny tip, I think this is honestly my favorite so far. If you want me to use this in an upcoming makeup tutorial so that you guys can see what it looks like, then let me know. But I honestly I can't bring myself to do winged liner right now. My eyes already watering and I just know it would be a disaster and I'm just not gonna put myself through that stress. But if you want to see me use this in a video, just let me know. On that note, let's go ahead and curl our lashes and get ready for mascara. So you guys, I didn't realize how much a eyelash primer actually does make a difference in like your eyelashes volume. I thought, you know, it has to be the same as just layering on mascara and then it just gets clumpy and like it's annoying. But this stuff, oh yeah, the L'Oreal Voluminous Base, it's just a white base for your mascara. So you put this on first, and I've been using this every single time that I wear mascara ever since I tried it the first time because it honestly does make such a difference. I actually haven't like looked up if there's like a proper way you're supposed to use this. I personally like to use this and then my mascara back to back while this is still a little bit wet, and then I'll go and do the other eye. The first few times that I used it, I did end up just putting it on both eyes, going back and putting mascara on this eye, and it just seemed like the mascara didn't want to go on very well because it had already dried, and it was almost like you're trying to layer your mascara once you've already let your first layer of mascara set, you know? That is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. This had such amazing reviews on Ulta that I had to pick it up, and I know exactly why now that I've used it. It is like so thick and black and it just makes your eyelashes look, I mean, this has quickly become one of my favorite mascaras and it is so affordable. It is definitely clumpy if you wear too much, like it's a little bit too clumpy for me at this moment, but it literally makes your lashes look so full and beautiful. So I don't even care if there's a little bit of clumpiness involved, as long as my lashes look full and like from far away too, you can't even tell that they look clumpy. I have not even felt the need to wear lashes lately, which is insane because I love wearing lashes. I'm really lazy when it comes to wearing lashes, but I never look at my lashes and think, oh, they're good enough without lashes. I think, oh, I should really put on lashes, but I'm not going to. With this mascara combo though, oh my gosh, I just look at my lashes and I'm like, why would I ever need lashes again? I also picked up the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which I've only used once or twice since I got it. It doesn't like impress me nearly as much as the Essence one does, so I feel like that in itself can tell you what you need to know. If an Essence one performs better and it's like $5, this one is usually $23. I do not think I will be repurchasing this unless by like some miracle it decides to start working miracles. I will just go ahead and use this on my bottom lashes today. It's not super clumpy or anything, so I can kind of just touch my bottom lashes and get that nice soft effect that I'm looking for. I just got up close and noticed a whole bunch of fallout on the side. Whoops! The last thing on the agenda is lips, and I am actually gonna go red today, which I never do, but I have not tried this Flower Beauty Puppy Pout matte lipstick quite yet, and I never want to wear red out of the house, so this is honestly the perfect opportunity. I am going to start though with the Wet n Wild gel lip liner that I got to use with this. This is the Perfect Pout lip liner. I just realized how dry my lips are right now, so the matte lipstick's probably not going to look too hot on me. We'll just ignore the current state of my lips and just focus on the creamy product itself. I'm hoping it's creamy. Please be creamy. Speaking of creamy, yeah, that lip liner was very creamy. It glides on really nicely. Now we're going to put on this Flower Beauty matte lipstick and hope that it doesn't look super gross on my dry lips. The lip liner was a little bit more on the pink side, but this is like a true red. It is actually beautiful. I could have swore that was going to look like shit on my lips. You can see the dryness, but it did not accentuate the dryness at all. So creamy. It has amazing coverage. Well, I may have to start wearing red lips again. Go figure. I really like how it kind of like matches the little pops of red on my shirt. That was not intentional, but really it wasn't intentional. I just noticed that. So I am really sorry that I didn't get to actually upload a first impressions video for you guys with these products, but I honestly like this makeup look so much more than the one that happened during the last video. So maybe it was just fate. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos, more like second impressions rather than first impressions. You know, I have a little bit more of an idea of how the product works and like how to use it, any sort of like tips or feedback or anything that I can provide for you guys. I can do that, whereas I can't do that with a first impression. The one thing that was a first impression in this video, I am super impressed by this Flower Beauty lipstick. I just love this color, and I did not think I was going to love it very much. I keep noticing how crooked my front two teeth are, so I got an adjustment from my orthodontist almost a week ago, and he like twisted these wires right here so that they're kind of like going, and it definitely made this tooth go farther down and this tooth farther up, but I don't know if it went too far. Now there's lipstick on them. Is that even obvious? Did I point that out for no reason? I don't know, but I can't stop noticing it when I'm looking at this red lipstick, which is honestly amazing. Thank you, Drew Barrymore. So I think that's going to complete this video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, well, I was going to say what you want to see next, but I already know what you're going to see next. Let me know what you want me to film next. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these products and how you feel about them. If we had the same opinions, different opinions, did something work for you that maybe didn't work for me, vice versa. I don't know. Let's chat in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm going to go wash this off, hopefully get a head start editing this video so I can get up for you guys ASAP. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, all of the things that you do for me. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will forever appreciate any little support that I get. So thank you so much, and I will see you really soon in my next video. Bye! So yeah, I missed out on giving you guys, I have the 3 essence, look who came to say hi. Santa, you gonna say hi, or you're gonna try to escape? No? Okay, well. You're so rude. I'm really not strangling her, I promise. I'm barely touching her. Hey, rude face. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. Hi. You look so unamused. Okay. Oh my gosh. Bye.